Welcome to ScienceAdo. In this YouTube channel we provide insights, news, tips and on science, travel and technology topics. Please subscribe and press the bell icon to get notifications on the new video release. In this video we are going to know about virtual reality, VR. Let's get into the video. Virtual reality, VR, is a technology and method that regenerates 3D digital images and videos to create real visual experiences for users. How does virtual reality work? The purpose of VR is to create an illusion of immersion in a life-size 3D digital environment. To make 3D images and videos, much of which reproduce the real or imaginary world, VR systems usually use computer vision and advanced graphics that add depth and reconstruct the scale and distance between static two-dimensional, 2D, images. All this together is designed to replace a real-life environment with a simulated one, creating an immersive effect that feels like you are part of the particular computer-generated digital environment that you are viewing. To explore and control 3D environments, users utilize computers and sensory devices like VR headsets and gloves. Due to the special lenses in the VR headset and controllers, which have sensors, users can experience virtual content and interact with it naturally just like in the real world. Some modern VR devices are more advanced than 3D. They have real-time tracking features that enable the use of VR in real-time explorations and allow users to experience their VR environment through all 5 human senses. Examples of VR include entertainment applications, particularly video games, education applications such as classroom training, and business applications that are generally used for virtual meetings. Advantages and disadvantages of virtual reality. VR does come with several merits, and various areas have already been positively affected by the implementation of this technology. First of all, VR helps create a realistic world so that users can explore and experiment with an interactive artificial environment. VR is more immersive than AR in terms of immersion and a virtual sense of presence. It gives users playing games or watching videos the impression of actually being in a different world. One of the most important advantages of VR is that it makes education and practice easier, safer and more comfortable for users. The possibility of conducting training and practicing potentially dangerous real-world operations like surgery, plane flight or combat without any risk by simulating them is one of the technology's best benefits. On the other hand, training in a VR environment never has the same result as practicing and working in the real world, and this is one of the technology's significant drawbacks. In this way, if a user does well with simulated tasks in a generated 3D VR environment, there is still no guarantee that a person would perform the same tasks as well in the real world. Furthermore, the high price of VR systems discourages regular and ordinary usage. Not everyone can afford VR devices as they do not come cheap. Irrespective of the decrease in the price of VR technology over the years, it still has not been widely adopted. Low adoption means there are not many VR systems out there, and this then limits customer options. There are also a lot of health concerns. VR could affect users' health. The technology must be improved before it can be used without its users experiencing temporary side effects such as blurred vision, headache and nausea. The possibility of progressive escapism is another issue. It became a long-term commonplace among VR users who then started to live in virtual environments instead of dealing with the real world. After spending significant amounts of time in the virtual world, they tended to enjoy it more, and as a result, spent even more time using VR, which eventually led them to become isolated from the real world. Applications of virtual reality. Virtual reality applications provide an immersive sensory experience that digitally simulates an artificial environment. Such applications can be developed in various fields. Entertainment is the most common and popular use case for VR applications. Immersive experiences in video gaming, virtual music concerts, travel simulations and an opportunity to view films and scenes in 360 degrees are just some notable examples. VR can present high-definition, 3D interactive imaging, which recommends itself as a great opportunity and an alternative channel for digital marketing and advertising needs. Due to VR technology, employees can meet and collaborate remotely while feeling they are in the presence of others. Businesses can use it as a brainstorming tool, to test new ideas before the launch or discussing them with partners and collaborators. VR allows engineers and designers to experiment easily with the look and build of a vehicle before commissioning expensive prototypes. What's more, VR is a proven way to rehabilitate. Immersive virtual reality technology is capable of recreating lifelike natural experiences, and real-time 3D rendered environments. It is used in social sciences, psychology and clinical therapy since VR visuals can help distract patients from their suffering and affect the pathways by which pain travels to the brain. In recent years, VR has become a primary method for treating post-traumatic stress disorder. Now, VR applications are widely used to soothe patients, manage anxiety symptoms and treat social and autism disorders. With the rise of social distancing, VR systems are used as digital training devices for medical simulation. Apart from healthcare simulation, VR is used for training and learning in many different fields. For instance, the military uses VR for flight and battlefield simulations. It is also used in sports, creating the necessary conditions to play, and helping athletes to measure their performance and analyze their techniques. Such training develops skills without real-world consequences, saves costs, and does not put users in danger. Furthermore, VR could revolutionize and democratize education by enabling users to learn interactively and experientially from anywhere in the world. Hit the like button if you like this video and share your ideas in the comment section. And of course do subscribe.